Gina's back with another comforting recipe. Here she is with her buffalo chicken stuffed shells.
Hello, so we are gonna do today a buffalo chicken stuffed shells. So all I've done here is I have taken a little bit of oil, and then I put in here some onions, carrots, celery, some peppers, and a little bit of garlic. We went about 4 to 5 minutes, made all those vegetables nice and translucent. Then we take it off the heat because we don't want to scramble our eggs when we put the eggs and ricotta in. So we're making some stuffed shells. Here I have taken a pound, it was about 12 ounces of jumbo shells, and then just cook those according to the package. Let those drain on some parchment paper and then separate them while we're making our filling. So with those vegetables, all we're doing is adding some ricotta cheese along with some eggs. I've already beaten the egg. Now, here's a great substitution. If you don't have any ricotta at home right now, but you do have some cottage cheese, it's okay to use that, but you are gonna have to add some more eggs and some more Parmesan because the ricotta is a little thicker and cottage cheese is thinner, and you don't want it to be like a soupy shell. So we're gonna go ahead and add now some chicken. And we're gonna add some buffalo sauce. So if you wanna make your own buffalo wing sauce at home, all you're gonna do is you're gonna add some melted butter and some hot sauce. Now I do about 2 parts hot sauce to 1 part melted butter. So this is just all the filling for those stuffed shells, a little mozzarella, and of course some Parmesan. You could add some salt, some pepper. We have garlic in there. If you wanna add a little bit more, you could always do some granulated garlic. Now here's where your family comes in to decide, are you a blue cheese or are you ranch fans? You could add some blue cheese or ranch into here. We love both, but for this dish, I think the blue cheese is really good. So I like to add that. Now you could add a little cheddar if you wanted as well. So here's some blue cheese, we'll put that in. Now all we're gonna do is we are just gonna mix all of this up. And now this is going to be our stuffing for the stuffed shells. Oh my goodness. Now, if you don't have buffalo wing sauce, you could do this with barbecue. So think barbecue sauce, chicken, some red onions and pineapple. That would be delicious. So basically, stuffed shells don't have to be just marinara and meat and mozzarella. You could do so many different things. I also like to add maybe a little bit of dill if you have any fresh dill, or if you have a little bit of cilantro, that's good as well. Dried works as well if you add some dried dill. Just remember that fresh versus dried. So fresh, you're gonna use twice as much as you would with the dried. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take each one of these stuffed shells and I'm gonna put it in a 9x13 casserole dish. I've taken a little bit of buffalo sauce. It's gonna go on the bottom. I'm gonna stuff each one of these shells, and then I will show you how we complete this dish in just a second. Okay, so I have stuffed all the shells in here, and all we're gonna do is just drizzle on some more of that buffalo wing sauce. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And this is gonna go in the oven, let's see, 350 degrees, about 30 to 40 minutes. And let's see here, we're gonna go ahead and add, I like to drizzle on, maybe sprinkle some Parmesan, maybe a little bit more mozzarella. You have cheddar, that works, more blue cheese. Basically, what do you have in your pantry, in your fridge? Use what you have. Here's a little bit more blue cheese. We'll add some of those crumbles, and this is just gonna go back or into the oven 30 to 40 minutes. So let's go ahead and add that in, and I will show you how we plate this up in just a little while. Okay, so when they come out of the oven, all we're gonna do is just plate them up. You could add a little bit more buffalo sauce if you wanted. Here, you could add a little bit of maybe some ranch or some blue cheese. Look at that, that looks so good. Maybe we sprinkle on a little bit more dill, fresh dill, dried dill, whatever you have. Some Parmesan, and you are good to go. So if you want the recipe for my buffalo chicken stuffed shells, just go ahead and click on the link, and I hope you guys enjoy this recipe.